Within the grazing areas of the Barossa Valley, creeks and watercourses dissect the landscape. Some are spring-fed and sadly, many are degraded. The members of the Barossa Improved Grazing Group wanted to learn how they could improve their watercourses. Specifically, they wanted to reduce erosion, improve water quality, provide shelter for stock and also increase the biodiversity on their properties. The Barossa Improved Grazing Group was successful in receiving assistance from the 25th Anniversary Landcare grant scheme and the Adelaide and Mount Lofty Ranges Natural Resources Management Board to develop a demonstration site for watercourse rehabilitation. The project provides the opportunity for local landholders to see firsthand the benefits associated with watercourse rehabilitation and learn about the steps involved in achieving success. So here we are at Murray, Margaret and Ben Clem's property in Macolta. This is a dairy property and Murray, a long-term BIGG member, offered an area that we could use for a demonstration site.
Yeah, this creek has always been a little bit of a problem area because it's spring fed, so there were very swampy, boggy areas in the creek. So we always had in mind to fence it off. We had problems with the rose briar bush and blackberries as well, and artichokes were becoming an issue. We had to continuously spray them every year. When the NRM board came along and said, look, would you be interested in doing some revegetation work here, we thought, yeah, that'd be a good idea, because we had always in mind to fence it off at some stage to keep the stock out of it because of the issues and problems that we were having with it.
In the first year we had to do the basics, fencing the site to exclude stock, removal of woody weeds and also summer control of cowtrop. We also had to develop a site plan to work out what plants we were going to plant into each site.
Natural Resources Adelaide and Mount Lofty Ranges provided the advice for the potential demonstration site. So we looked at the species and the requirements for this area. The demonstration site was divided into 11 plots. These 11 plots, we had 3 control plots where no replanting or no plants were planted or added to. We had a number of plots that were just trees, some with shrubs and also with sedges and understory plants of under 1 metre height as well.
We planted over 600 tube stock plants in July 2015. With a very dry spring and summer that followed, we had to do additional watering of the plants. Considering this, we still had 70% survival of all the tube stock plants, which we were really happy with.
With the 70% survival rate in all the plots, we also have had a lot of natural regeneration because of the reduced grazing pressure from the fencing. So we've seen a very good result with lots of reeds and rushes returning to the site, and over 80% of the ground is now covered with vegetation, which is a very good result.
This site is being monitored to determine the most effective plant community and methods in achieving watercourse rehabilitation. We are also doing ongoing flora and fauna surveys to determine the effects on biodiversity. We hope that we can learn about preferred species and planting ratios when revegetating other watercourses in the Barossa.
Yeah, so when I come down here now and see the progress that has been made with the regrowth that's taken place in the creek, with some of the reeds having come back, like the bulrushes, the sedges and all the plants that have been planted, it'll be interesting to see what happens, and we're really looking forward to seeing this when it's all in full bloom. And it's been tremendous to be involved in this and to have had this support, because I don't think we would have been able to do the fencing, but so far as the plants are concerned that were put here, I don't think we would have been able to do that on our own. We wouldn't have known where to start and what to do.
So this technique, as well as fencing off a watercourse and allowing rehabilitation, will also help to fence to land class and allow us to rotationally graze paddocks to improve production. By fencing off the watercourse, we are significantly reducing erosion, holding the important soil in place and stabilising the watercourse. We're also bringing back life and diversity to the site. If you'd like to find out more about projects and field days in the Barossa and about the Barossa Improved Grazing Group, you can visit our website.